Well, the volunteers mean everything in this parade, because without the volunteers to help line this up, it couldn't happen.
Dick McLeod volunteers every year.
Any difficulties today?
None so ever right now. It's working too smoothly. We anticipate trouble.
The payoff? Just look at the kids' faces when the parade goes by.
And it's just amazing to watch the faces of the little children along the way. They take it so seriously and it makes them so happy.
This year the parade route changed, heading west over the new bridge.
In fact, I think it'll probably work better with traffic flowing on the two on South and Columbia Street than it did before. We won't have to hold it up so much.
The holiday spirit kept the crowd warm in nearly freezing temperatures.
Well, it kind of brings the community together, brings the holiday spirit. It's what the holiday spirit's all about.
And all along the parade route, happy kids perched on parents' shoulders or wrapped up too tightly to move. Everyone was having fun, except one little girl who wanted to talk to Santa. Gary Higgins, TV 18 News.
And if you missed the parade today or you just want to see it again, you can see it broadcast here on TV 18 next Saturday afternoon at 1:30. The Lafayette Salvation Army says its Christmas Kettle campaign is benefiting from consumers gaining more confidence in the economy. The Army says more people are willing to open up their wallets this year, but the number of needy is growing.
We have more than 400 families that have signed up for Christmas assistance. We typically put together 65 baskets for shut-ins. This year we've got requests of almost 100 food baskets for shut-ins. So the need is greater, but fortunately the generosity is also.
So far, the fund drive has raised about $46,000. That's about $3,000 more than was raised at this time last year. This year's goal for the campaign is $165,000. While the holiday season can bring joy and happiness, a Lafayette psychiatrist says it can also cause depression. Dr. Richard Rodert says many people expect too much from the celebration of Christmas, and they get depressed when the holiday doesn't live up to what they see depicted in the movies. He says one way to overcome the holiday blues is to look at life from a different viewpoint.
It's like a picture has a frame around it. We take that frame off and put another frame around it. It looks different, even though nothing has changed with the painting itself. And if we take our situation and think of a way to reframe that situation, it can be done in an optimistic fashion, perhaps.
Gerardert says the holiday blues are not usually serious and tend to fade away as the Christmas season comes to an end. Well, the Christmas season is certainly in full swing, as we saw in the Christmas parade, and the weather is cooperating just as we would expect.
It seems like wintertime out there, although we still have a few weeks to go officially until that happens. Not quite as cold tonight. We'll have the specifics in the forecast next.
But first, here are the winning lottery numbers in tonight's Hoosier Lottery.
Every minute of the day, your body performs billions of intricate tasks. It's the most complex machine on Earth. In fact, the only thing more difficult than understanding the mystery that is your body is finding someone to repair it.
Hello, ask a nurse.
Ask a nurse. If you need a physician, we have the answer.
Well, as I just mentioned to you a second ago, there's sort of a light mist out there this
Could be a
evening.
concern because in Evansville, down in southern Indiana, they had a little bit of light rain tonight, and with the temperatures so close to freezing, a little bit of slippery activity too on the bridges and stuff. So all we have to do is stay off the bridges. Easy enough to do in this town, right? No
Not
problem.
really.
You're right. Tomorrow morning, that may be a slight problem for you. I don't think that's going to be a very big deal. You are going to notice it's a little bit warmer tonight if you're
that's nice.
outside for any kind of reason at all. So there's some good news.
What, 33 instead of 30?
Yeah, 33 instead of, well, actually 23 instead of 18. Do you feel it already? Are you pumped up?
Heat wave.
There's an interesting statistic out of Indianapolis of the days between October 29th and December 6th. 35 of 39 days were cloudy in that time period. So we've had a lot of gray weather, and today, of course, no exception, unfortunately, for the parade. But we found some lights when we went out tonight. We had to go looking into people's houses to find them, but we found them anyway. Here they are, some of the lights and the scenes across Greater Lafayette this evening. With the afternoon high temperature just at freezing today, still below normal, the record low 5 above from back in 1964. And at this hour, 28 degrees with a comparatively light southwesterly winds, so the wind chill's only 18, the barometer just above 30 inches. And we've had a trace of that light mist and some snow flurries also in the viewing area. And these are the sunrise and sunset times for tomorrow. Temperatures around the area tonight are certainly reflective of this time of the season too. With just a few weekends left in the holiday until Christmas time, we're finding anywhere from 29 in Kokomo tonight, 29 in Hoopeston, 28 in Rensselaer. We'll widen it out and take you across the state this evening. Fort Wayne with 29, South Bend at 27 this hour. And again, some reports of flurries and such. You can see some of the ice that's being reported around the Cincinnati area tonight, with some slippery driving there too. We'll put some of the features on the map this evening. Here's the low pressure now centered in northern Illinois, and really it's spinning around with just flurries at the moment, although there has been some slippery driving reported in the southern part of the state, even some ice down at Atlanta tonight, again from a separate system down there. But there has been some slick areas, of course, developing tonight. Can happen this time of year. Take the broader view now across the country on the radar and the satellite composite. Here's the system around us. Should be moving along quite nicely and dissipating too, so that's the good news. Off to the west, there is a big system that is causing a forecast of several inches of snow in the mountains of California and also up into the northwestern part of the country. Could be a factor for us later on in the week. But for tomorrow, high pressure will move closer. We'll start to get a quieter weather pattern, although still some clouds. What else would you expect to start the week on Monday? The forecast for tonight is for a little more of the light snow, or again, you may see a little bit of light mist out there too, mixing in with that. Temperatures will get down to 23 degrees, and for tomorrow, especially in the morning, look for some flurries. The rest of the day, just clouds. Temperatures pretty close to where they were today, 33. For tomorrow night, 21 for the low. Our one nice day, we never get more than one in a row, is Tuesday with a high, once again, below normal. Below normal the rest of the week. It could be rain or snow Wednesday through Friday. Too close to call so far. So at least it didn't snow real bad on the floats today.
Well, that was nice, and hopefully it won't snow too hard for the rest of the week.
If you say at least a lot, you know it can't be too good, though, right?
Right. Thanks, Paul. Well, a lot of NFL action today, and the Colts pulled off another win.
Oh, the Colts get a win. The Purdue women keep winning. The Purdue men keep winning. This is great, and we'll tell you about all of them when we come back.
Today, you need the best insurance protection available. Homeowners insurance, car insurance, business insurance, health insurance.
We at Henriette Insurance take great pride in our years of experience in providing professional protection for our clients. Whatever your insurance needs, you can put your trust in us to do it right. We know you want the best insurance protection at the best value. We'd like the opportunity to show you how we can help.
Call Henriette Insurance, the one and only insurance company you'll ever need.
Chi-Chi's presents The Legend of El Grande, a dinner of grand proportions featuring the magnificent El Grande Burro, delicious Nachos Grande, and our famous fried ice cream. Chi-Chi's El Grande dinner, just $7.99, with a deal this daring. The legend lives on.
Chi-Chi's celebration of...
Archie's Car Wash is your complete car cleanup center. Every time you visit Archie's, they'll vacuum your car's interior, hand wash the exterior, send it through the rinse, thoroughly towel dry it, then clean the windows, making sure your car is virtually spotless. In addition to an extensive cleaning, Archie's can also steam clean your engine, shampoo your car's carpet and upholstery, or by appointment, do a detailed cleaning and hand wax your car.
Hi, I'm Archie. I hope to see you soon.
Archie's Car Wash, your complete car cleanup center on the Brown Street levee in West Lafayette.
Portions of Lafayette Live are sponsored by Henriette Insurance.
Good evening, everyone. The women Boilermakers basketball team turned 42 Western Michigan turnovers into points this afternoon en route to a 92-64 rout of Western Michigan. The Purdue women won their second game in less than 48 hours after blowing out Notre Dame Friday night on the road. Let's take a look at the highlights. Cindy Lamping led the Boilers with 16 points, but here's Stacy Carney scoring after a steal, one of quite a few for the Purdue Boilermakers. Even the freshmen were getting into the act. Melina Griffin scores here on a nice nice feed from Kearney. Griffin had 15 points in the afternoon. Cindy Lamping buries a three-pointer. 5 Boilers made it into double figures this afternoon. Another freshman, Stacy Lovelace, she gets 2 here. She had 10 for the day. And back comes Stacy Kearney once again with a steal. She had 7 of those. Now watch this pass. Through the legs of the defender to Cindy Lamping for 2 points. By the way, Kearney also had 7 assists. Melina Griffin gets open again. This time she dials in long distance for a 3. Tricia Cullip also fired long distance for a 3-point basket. You're going to see that coming up. That finished the rout. The Boilers with an easy win, 92-64. Purdue will face Bradley next Friday night. They'll be looking for their 3rd straight victory. How about the Boilermaker men's team? They're off to a 3-0 start, thanks to some good scoring in the first 2 games by Mr. Everything Glenn Robinson. And then in yesterday's game, 4 people in double figures. And Robinson says Conzo Martin could be a big factor in Boilermaker scoring this season.
Well, before the season started, when we played pickup and everything, Conzo, he was the man out there. I mean, last year, his shot wasn't, he improved, his shot improved a lot this year, and he would miss. And when practice started, he kind of got into a little slump. And in a couple of games, I think yesterday he went 3 for 8. And I just told him he got to shoot more. He got to get some easy buckets first.
Got to make them easy buckets first. Loyola of Chicago next up for the Boilermakers. 3 weeks ago in the Hoosier Dome, the Colts and Patriots put up 71 points between them in a 37-34 win by New England. Today, cold fingers, stone toes, made the rematch a defensive struggle. It'll keep Indianapolis alive for a playoff berth. They win 6-0. Let's look at the highlights. While the Colts started slowly, Jack Trudeau was picked off here by Maurice Hurst of the Patriots. He looked like he was down. The official said no, so he returns the interception 27 yards, brings it down to the Indianapolis Colt 14. Did the Patriots score? Not a chance. Hugh Millen just missed in this pass. Irving fires open in the end zone. Pass gets there just a little late. Eugene Daniel breaks it up. 38-yard field goal attempt by Charlie Bowman. He kicks it 34 yards. No good. Dean Biasucci missed one for 31 yards, but he gets a second try. This one's on the way through a driving wind, and he puts it through the uprights for a 3-0 lead. And then the big one, 48 yards out. 6-0 was the final. This is the field goal that clinched it. Watch this kick by Biasucci and where it ends up. Is it long enough? Hits the neck of the upright and kicks through. Dante Scarnecchia says, I don't know what I'm going to do. Wait a minute. Who's that guy that won for us 2 weeks ago? Scott Zolak. That's him. Send him into the ball game. So Scott heads in with the blessing of the Patriot fans, has an opportunity himself. Irving fires open in the end zone again, knocked away by the Colts. They hang on to win 6-0. Rest of the NFL? Well, at Cleveland, Cincinnati Bengals, Bernie Kosar hits Eric Metcalf for a touchdown. Metcalf, 200 all-purpose yards. Brett Favre at Green Bay hits Sterling Sharp, 70 yards. But he forgot to score momentarily, fumbled, finally gets it into the end zone. Here it is. Favre drops back to throw. Snowy day in Green Bay. Sterling is usually sharper than this. He gets down to the goal line, said, yeah, I'm in, maybe. No, I'm not in. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, I better get in. He does. Now watch this big smile on his face. Favre goes, don't forget again. Thank you. This lab had the best day. Watch this. Not 1 catch, not 2 catches, but 3 receptions on the day. Randall Cunningham had the best running day for a quarterback. Takes off in full flight here from his own 18-yard line. Heads up the sideline. Big run for Cunningham. He had more than 100 yards rushing today. But the big play, this interception by Seth Joyner of the Eagles, he takes it back into the end zone, and they put away the Vikings. In Buffalo, the Jets won, but Wabash College grad Pete Metzlars did catch a touchdown pass from the Bills' Jim Kelly right here. Dallas won that ball game anyway. Nation's capital, the Redskins. Mark Rippon and Art Monk show in Denver. Here's a trick play going to Tillman. Andre Tillman wide open for the Broncos. He takes this one 70 yards. Not enough. John Elway didn't play, and without him, then not much. And the Dallas Cowboys beat him. Now we go. Here's a pass. Mark Rippon is open. He looks against the Giants. Monk almost dragged down at the 5. Gets it in the end zone and scores. And in San Francisco, 49er Jerry Rice breaks an NFL record with this touchdown catch. His 101st career touchdown breaks Steve Largent's record that was set in Seattle. So congratulations to Jerry Rice. And then let's take a look at the rest of the NFL scoreboard now. The Cleveland Browns go to 7-6 with their win over the Bengals. Green Bay is now 7-6. Brett Favre, 3 touchdown passes. Minnesota Vikings are now 9-4 in the season despite the loss to Philadelphia. They're now 8-5. The Jets go to 4-9. The Bills drop to 9-4. Seattle hapless. They're just 2-11. The Steelers now 10-3. The Cowboys go to 11-2. Troy Aikman, 3 touchdown passes. And is Kansas City losing to Los Angeles? San Francisco beats Miami. It was San Diego over Phoenix. And Washington beats New York. And Jim Everett, former Purdue Boilermaker, leads Los Angeles back from a 27-3 deficit, and the Rams beat Tampa Bay 31-27, a big day in the NFL.
A lot of NFL. You can take a breath now.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back right after this.
It's that time of the year again, JR.
Yep, stuffing, cranberries, turkey.
I'm not talking turkey, JR. I'm talking 92 clearance, and I'm talking money.
And money does talk.
Saving money, big money, up to $5,000 off on a 92 right now.
$5,000?
The more you want to know about cars, yes, the more you want to know about cars, the more you want to see Bob Rohrman.
Our 30th annual closeout sale is going on now at all the Bob Rohrman dealerships.
Catch the excitement of Purdue basketball. Gene Katie and Lynn Dunn have their teams ready to battle for the Big Ten championship. Get on board with the Boilermakers. To order tickets, call 494-3194 or 1-800-49-SPORT. Men's single game tickets only $12 each. Women's season tickets only $39 for adults, $14 for students.
Lafayette's Classic Rock, 93.5 WKHY.
Sir, he's doing it again.
Again? Doing what again?
Listen wherever you work. The No Repeat Workday on 93.5 WKHY.
A music program at University Church tonight brought together the sounds of the holidays from many different countries. The program featured an instrumental performance of O Holy Night on the violin, French carols on the organ, and a group singing of traditional songs like It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Purdue's Chinese choir also performed songs from their homeland as well as some special renditions of Christmas classics. After the singing, children were able to celebrate the way children do in Mexico by breaking a piñata. Well, that's our report for now. Coming up on Lafayette Live tomorrow night at 6, we'll eavesdrop on what some kids are whispering in Santa's ear and Clayton Duffy's Eye on Lafayette. The wake-up weather tomorrow is what?
Let it snow, let it snow. Just a little light snow, though, just flurries.
Okay, and coming up tomorrow, we'll hear from Gene Katie on the Boilermakers.
Gene Katie talking about where they head next.
Okay, and we're going to leave you tonight with some more sounds of the Purdue Chinese Choir as they sing Silent Night in Chinese. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next weekend. Good night.